Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye and today I'm just going to be doing a get ready with me, kind of like a makeup therapy, catch up with you guys, let you know what's going on, try out some new products to me. So yeah, I was going to do a get ready with me using my Shop My Stash, but I have a couple of new bits that I wanted to use instead, so hopefully you don't mind. So I don't really know how to start this. I guess first with an apologies for being inconsistent once again. I feel like every get ready with me I start with saying that. This year has been interesting to say the least. First we're going to, should we start off with eyes or face first? I think I'm going to start off with face, and I'm going to be trying out a new primer to me. I got the NYX Marshmallow primer, which has been so raved about. I feel like I'm very late to the trend because this was like popular maybe like earlier this year or something, maybe even last year. But I ran out of my current primer and I needed a new one, and yeah, I've been curious to try this one. I even took the sticker off. I haven't even tried it. Yes! What an exciting product to try for the first time. A face primer. Oh, that is weird. So like I've kind of like moved it and it's just, it really is like a marshmallow texture. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it's to be expected because it is literally... Oh, and it smells sweet. I don't know if I like that. I don't... Does this have fragrance in it? Because it smells like it does. It's all sciencey names and I don't know what that means. It says that it has marshmallow root in it, which gather gives it that scent. So it has like natural fragrance. I don't know. To be fair, applying it, it feels really nice. It's just a little bit, the smell is just a bit... I know that I have been very inconsistent with my channel. I'm gonna not ramble about that too much because I feel like I do it all the time. But, yeah, things have kind of been up and down. Do you remember in my last Get Ready With Me how I mentioned that the past, like, couple of Octobers were really terrible for me and I was really worried that this one was going to be the same? Well, it kind of was. It was not as bad as the last two Octobers that I've had, but bad stuff did occur and my mental health went nosedived. Yeah, I'm not going to dwell too much on that. A lot of stuff happened. The person I was seeing, we broke it off, and some other stuff happened, and yeah, it was just a bit much for me. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to do my concealer, and I think I'm gonna use a mix of the two concealers that I use, the Fenty Beauty Eye Brightener and the Uoma Beauty Stay Woke. Fantasy Cosmetica are pulling through because I am using the Sorcerer palette for its mirror. Yeah, in October I also started to see a pain clinic for my chronic pain, and the first doctor that I saw wasn't really a big fan of him. He was a bit meh. But I also got referred to a psychologist at the pain clinic, and I've seen her a couple of times now, and she is so lovely. Really, like, takes me seriously, really listens to me and all of that, which is really refreshing because I've not had the best experiences with doctors. I feel like most of us with chronic pain experience that. Unfortunately, a lot of doctors, especially if you're a young person, they just don't take you seriously, which is so bullshit. Doing light coverage on the under eyes and then a bit more heavy duty on the rest of my face. I do have like quite a painful breakout on this cheek, which I'm gonna kind of conceal it, but not too much because I don't want to irritate it further. Get all of the sad stuff out of the way first because I don't really want to dwell on it too much. But another thing that's been really difficult for my mum and I is that our cat Georgie has been missing. He went missing end of September, and we first thought, because he's an outdoor cat, like both of our cats are outdoor cats, they love going outside, but they also, you know, come inside all the time too. We don't keep them outside. He went missing and he had never been missing before. The longest he'd ever been missing was for one day. And he always comes back because he's such a little thickie. I love him so much. He like loves food. He's such a foodie, very food driven. So I'm just setting my under eyes and the rest of my face with the Fenty Beauty loose powder. And he went missing. And we put up flyers everywhere, we called up local vets and rescues to see if anyone had gotten him in, because he is microchipped. No one had him, no one had seen him, and he had never been missing before, and he is still missing. And we're not... I don't want to dwell on it too much because, like, I don't want to think about it, but he's gone. He's gone. We don't know what happened to him, and it was really upsetting because, like, all of October, while we were stressed out about, like, multiple things, Molly, his sister, she was really upset, like, that he was gone, because obviously they've grown up together. They're both 5 years old. Like, they're not old cats. They're not, like, super young either. They're, like, in their teenage years. And she was really upset. Like, she was going around, like, wailing all the time, which was really upsetting for me because she's my baby, and Georgie was my mum's baby. Like, because Molly is my cat, basically. And Georgie was hers, and it was really difficult knowing that he's gone and not knowing what happened to him, and also the fact that, like, my mum just lost her baby. It's like... So yeah, that's been really difficult, and I frequently look back at pictures and videos of him. I remember one of the last videos that I uploaded, one of my most recent ones, in the intro, it's like, there's a close-up of him, like, sleeping on my chair, because he loves sleeping on this chair. So yeah, that happened. Really, yeah, let's not dwell on it any further, because I'm just gonna get a bit sad, and I don't really want this video to be sad. I am now using the Nabla Skin Bronzing in Ambra, and I've hit pan in it. I need to do an updated, like, products of hit pan video, because I have hit a lot of pans lately. I also got a Christmas temp job at a retail store, which I've been really enjoying, and that's been something that's been keeping things up. I launched the new Rain Cloud collection, which is awesome. I love the Halloween Haunts collection with my entire soul and being, and we launched wax melts. That was really awesome. That's been amazing. I have been seeing somebody. So the previous person that I've been dating, we stopped. There was no bad blood or anything, it just wasn't working out, so we just agreed to be friends, and that's all good. And yeah, I just wanted to start dating. I won't dwell on it too much because I don't really... As much as, like, y'all are my friends, I want to keep, like, my dating life relatively private, since especially because this is very new, but I've met someone, and he's incredible. I won't, again, I want to tell y'all more so badly, but I want to also, you know, keep my privacy, but he is amazing. Things are going really well, and I have never met anyone that's like him before. We are so similar in so many different ways. It's a little bit scary how similar we are. And yeah, he's brilliant. He's a great guy. And Molly absolutely loves him. Molly's met him and she loves him very much, which is always a major green flag. So yeah, that's been something that I've been really happy about. I'm seeing him today, actually, and I cannot wait to see him. He also really loves, like, hearing me talk about makeup and stuff, and I talk to him so much about, like, makeup and all this stuff, and I'm like, I know you probably don't care, but he's like, no, I want to listen. I want to listen. And I think I remember, like, I showed him my makeup collection and spent like an hour talking about multi-chromes, and I was like, look at the multi-chromes, look how shifty and magical this is. Do any of y'all feel the same way? Whenever, like, you meet someone new, or someone who doesn't really know anything about makeup, you're like, I must show you multi-chromes, I have to show you all this stuff. And I was telling him about, like, some drama and tea, and he was like, this is brilliant, I love it. I'm just gonna put some lip balm on because my lips are crusty. And yeah, I was showing him multi-chromes, and he loves seeing all of, like, the makeup looks that I do. He's like a really big he's so sweet and adorable and supportive when it comes to that. And yeah, I remember I was like, what kind of makeup looks do you like me doing? He was like, I like when you do sparkly things. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna do sparkles today. But the main palette that I want to use today is from Glaminatrix, the Glamorous palette. I know I used it in my last video in the first impression, but I want to use a couple of shades in here. I want to dip into the teals, mostly, and I want to put a Terra Moon's eyeshadow on my lid because I just want to wear something blue and multichrome. What else has gone on with that? Honestly, like, new job, new relationship, those are the big, like, big awesome things that are going on. God, it's so mad that it's December already. Like, I know everyone says that every single fucking year. It's just like, the concept of time passing. Jesus Christ. What is happening? Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm ending the year with a bang. And it's very welcome considering the turbulent few years that I've had. We are just plopping the Milani eyeshadow primer. I will simply never stray from her. Until Milani eye primer is discontinued, I will simply not use anything else. Rightio, so I'm gonna be taking this shade called Style, and I'm gonna yeet that in my crease. We're gonna put up our Christmas tree this weekend. We have a rule in my family, well, it's like an unofficial rule, but we always go by it, is that we don't put up the Christmas tree until after my brother's birthday, and my brother's birthday is this week. I think by the time this video is uploaded, like, his birthday is already long gone, so I'm very excited. I'm not really, I mean, I'm not like, I like Christmas, I'm not like a Christmas, like, fanatic. I'm mostly like, not like, I call it English Christmas, like the 25th, but I get like really excited for Orthodox Christmas, Serbian Christmas, which is the 7th of January. And the way that I describe it to anyone who, like, in simple terms, it's basically like Thanksgiving. We don't give gifts, we basically just cook traditional Serbian food, and have family over, be thankful, spend time with family, and all that stuff. If we were in Serbia, we would do the Badnjak ceremony. I don't know the exact significance of it, but from the little that I remember, my mum's gonna watch this video and be like, Skye, you're saying it all wrong, are you even Serbian? Basically, the burning of the Badnjak is we get the Badnjak tree, it's like an old, like, ceremonial tree, and we burn it in a churchyard, and everyone is surrounded by it, and it's kind of like, while the flames are going up and stuff, like, everyone's going around, like, I guess praying, but, like, also, you know, like, you know, it's like cleansing, like, for the new year, and for the new, like, you know, having the new energy and all that stuff. And yeah, in the houses you keep some of the Badnjak bark for good luck, and it is really nice. Like, honestly, I haven't been to Serbia in years. I don't even remember the last time I went to Belgrade, which is criminal. But at some point I would love to go back. Like, if I ever was in the position that I could go, like, every year to Belgrade for Srpski Božić, which is what we call Christmas, I would. I absolutely would, because I fucking love it. I just love feeling so connected. It's where I feel the most connected with my culture and nationality. Like, I just love it. And it's just good vibes, man. It's just brilliant. I've been blending this eyeshadow for fucking ages, so I'm gonna put a bit on my lower lash line now. I really want Glaminatrix to do a, like, pastel palette, because they're, like, bright and pastel-y shades. Like, I'd say this shade is more, like, bright than pastel, but it's, like, teetering in the middle. If they ever did a pastel palette, bruh, I would die, because their formula is just so brilliant. Yeah, I basically celebrate 2 Christmases, which is fucking awesome. And on Srpski Božić we don't actually give gifts, we actually give gifts on New Year's, and I think that makes more sense. Like, you give gifts into the new year, like, new things for the new year. I don't know, to me that makes more sense, but oh well. So I am very excited for Christmas, in January, but this year, like, English Christmas, I mean, I'm like, chill about it. I'm more, like, festive than most years as of late. like, I've been doing more, like, festive makeup looks. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I've done a couple so far. And, like, I don't know, I'm getting in the spirit, which is really nice. And also, I have a lot of, like, new makeup to me that's, like, come to me in, like, recent months. Like, I have a lot of new palettes that I'm probably going to include in my Shop My Stash, and I kind of been neglecting Shop My Stashes a little bit. My foot is so fucking itchy. But, I've been neglecting them a little bit because I've gotten so many new things, and I need to balance things a bit more. But yeah, I got some Blend Bunny palettes, obviously the Glaminatrix Glamorous palette that I'm using today. I'm gonna use the shade Lux to deepen things up. I don't know why I do this northern accent. I don't know where up north it's from, but it's from somewhere. I haven't actually used this Lux shade yet. So we'll see how that bloody goes. I don't want this look to be like smoky, I just want to like deepen up. Brands this year haven't been doing that many like festive themed palettes. I know Odens Eye, they did like a couple of palettes, which I have low-key a bit of FOMO about them because they were gorgeous. They were absolutely stunning. But the main reason why I didn't buy them is because like, I don't know, man, like when makeup is Christmas themed, if it's Halloween themed, I'm like, yes, Halloween all year round. I'm a big Halloween fan. But when it's Christmas, I'm like not always, like in July, I'm not in a Christmas mood, you know? So like, I don't really like when palettes are like heavily themed around Christmas. So that's the main reason why I avoided it, because I know that it would bother me. But like the colour stories were so gorgeous, and also it was hella limited edition. And you know, like, I feel bad using like super limited edition products. Like, I know I shouldn't, because like, you know, people still have limited edition stuff, but it's like, I don't know, for some reason in my head I'm like, no, I'll feel bad. And I know that release was like super limited, so like they only had like one like release, maybe they had like one restock or some shit, but it was hella limited and I was like, damn it, I kind of regret not fucking jumping on it. Okay, I like that. That is a nice basis, and now we're going to be putting on a fun multi-chrome on the lid. And I think, with me saying I'm gonna put a fun Terra Moons multi-chrome, I think most of you know exactly which shade I'm on about. Also, I'm furious. Terra Moons, I have a bone to pick with you. Before I do, I'll show you the shadow. I'm going to be using the Cosmos. What a fucking... You are stunning. This is stunning. This is perfect. It was actually one of the eyeshadows that I showed, like, my partner, and he was like, that is fucking incredible. And I was like, yes, this is why makeup is fun! And I'm gonna be putting a bit of Firene Pixie Epoxy on my eyeball, and it's really nothing major, but it's just the fact that every single time that I've ordered from them, I've only ordered from them twice, but the 2 times that I have placed an order at Terra Moons, that, like, basically immediately after, like a week after or a few days after I place the order, they launch, like, beautiful new shades that I want, and I'm like, what the fuck? Couldn't you have, I should have probably, like, wait. Anytime I think I'm gonna consider a Terra Moons order, I'm just gonna wait a little bit to see if they release anything that I want, because literally as soon as I placed the order that I did like a few months ago, they released like 20 new shades, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because now I want like 5 of them. So yeah, I bloody love Terra Moons though. They're probably like my favourite single shadow brand. I think they've overtaken Cleona for me because I think Terra Moons are a bit easier to access than Cleona are. Although Cleona also released new shades that I really want too, so I'm like, for fuck's sake. I need to do a single shadow wish list video. I probably will. Pat that on my lid. Like, are you kidding me? Truly the Cosmos is worth the hype. I know a lot of brands have their own versions, and you can probably find something similar from another brand, but like, if you don't own a shadow that's like this, please get one. Not to be a cheeky enabler, but like, don't rob yourself of happiness. I will say that with the Cosmos, because it is like a flakier shade, I do find that sometimes it can look a bit textured on my eyes, so I try and just apply a tiny bit at a time, and I really like smooth it out with my finger, just to make sure that it's not like chunky. And then like I spend like a little bit extra time like blending it and smoothing it. And that time that I spend is worth it because like, oh my god, look at it. My goodness. I love it. I think I'm gonna use one of my iridescents from Terra Moons, which again, I have hit more pans in my iridescent palette. I'm not gonna show you because I want to actually do like an updated like eyeshadows that I've hit pan, or just products I've hit pan video. But for my inner corner, what do I want to do? I think I'm actually going to use this shade right here, which doesn't have a pan in it, but god, I have no nails. It's so hard to pick things up. But it's this shade right here called Space Baby. I think I'm going to reach into that one today. Plonk that on the inner corner. Oh yeah, Space Baby was the correct choice. Also, I must say, I feel like this year with my low buy, I have done really, really well. Like, I haven't really been tempted by a lot of things. I did place like, you know, a Terra Moons order and a Blend Bunny order, but I haven't really been like feeling the need to buy a lot of palettes and like new releases lately. And like, I've been like pacing myself a lot. And I feel like also partially due to, in the UK, there's currently a cost of living crisis, which is brilliant. I just haven't really been wanting to buy makeup lately. It's not been a priority. I've been wanting to like put my money towards other things like food. Can't eat eyeshadow, unfortunately. If you could, that would be a very expensive snack. Another new thing that I have, which I'm not going to be able to like pick up all of them because I do not have my glasses. I can't fucking see. But I also got the Odens Eye Salmon Gel Liner like set. So I got like the full set of them from a makeup mutual who they weren't using them. And they were brand new, and they were like, "Oh, do you wanna have them?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And I did pay shipping because I did not want. I felt bad, so I think for my waterline, I'm gonna use this shade. It's kind of like a sea foamy color. This is the shade 04. These have proper names, but I don't have the box anymore, and they're not listed on the actual pencil, which is such a pet peeve of mine. Why do brands do that? Why do they only put the number on the fucking, like, product? I don't want to be like, oh yes, this is number 4. Like, no, give me the name. You can print it on. Why do brands make me life so much more difficult? I'm from Wales. And yeah, I really like these Odens Eye eyeliners. Not all of them are created equally, I will say. Some are better than others. But this sea foamy one, number 04, is really lovely. They have decent lasting power. I don't really have watery eyes either, so, you know, maybe I'm the wrong person to ask if you need long-wearing eyeliner pens. What accent am I doing? That's like 5 different accents. Okay, mascara time, and this is a new to me mascara, and I'm sorry. I did a bad. It's a Maybelline mascara, and I only buy cruelty-free makeup, and obviously Maybelline is not cruelty-free, but it was on sale, and my normal mascara, which is NYX, so it's still affordable, was sold out. There were no other cruelty-free mascaras available on the website that I was using that were in stock. That being said, that's why I have a Maybelline mascara, because I just literally, I needed a mascara. And it was on sale, and yeah. But yeah, it's a new mascara. It's the Skye High one. New to me. I know this was really popular on TikTok, and the wand is really fucking flexible. So, it's interesting, to say the least. It is also very liquidy, like super moist, like a really wet mascara, which I usually really like, because it means that they, like, at least to me, that means that they are good for longer. I don't like really dry mascaras. That looks a bit spidery. I'm not gonna fucking lie. There's still so much product on the brush, so I'm not gonna dip it in again. I've literally only used this once, so I don't really have any concrete feelings. But also my eyelashes are like short, so it doesn't really, as long as it doesn't transfer, I'm okay. Because I'm seeing my partner today, I cannot be bothered to put on lashes because that means I'll have to take the lash box when I stay over. And I'm not doing that. So we're not putting on lashes today. It's been a while since I've done like a monochromatic, like, teal look. Yeah, thoughts on this mascara? I think I'll like it better when it dries out a little bit. I like when they start off, when you open them, like, super wet, because it means that it gives that, like, better for longer, like I said earlier, but so far, I think it'll be better once it starts to dry out, because, it's nothing special. Okay, cheeks. I think I'm going to be using this blush, which is fairly new to me. I'm not going to load on the blush because I feel like, I don't know, I don't really feel like doing a super blush heavy look today. But I'm going to use this blush from Patrick Tar. This is the, what are you called? The She's Baked blush duo. Looks like this. It's got a cream and a powder. And yeah, I did buy this spontaneously. Like, it was literally not a planned purchase, but I really like this blush formula. It is really lovely. I don't really feel like overloading on the blush, so we're just gonna put enough to put a bit of colour on my cheeks, because it is really, really stunning. I really like the cream formula as well. It's like nicely creamy, it's not too dry and not too liquidy either. And it works beautifully on top of powder and it wears on my oily skin really nicely. Like, I definitely want to get more of these blush duos, but they are quite expensive, so maybe I'll treat myself for my birthday. Are any of y'all like that? Like, here's the thing, right? I don't like my birthday, really. It's no secret. I've never been a big fan of it. I'm just gonna do some freckles with the Nabla freckle maker. This is a new freckle product to me. Well, I've had it for like a couple weeks now. And thoughts? I prefer the Kimchi Chic one because this has like a felt, kind of like hard, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's not a brush, it's kind of like a felt tip. It's not my favorite, but it works. It does the job. So I will still continue to use it until it's finished. It's one of those kind of products. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of my birthday, but this, like, coming birthday, I'm gonna be 22, so I have to like it because I'm gonna be blasting Taylor Swift's 22, and my birthday's on the 22nd, so come on. But yeah, I'm determined to make this coming up birthday better, so like I'm already like kind of low-key planning of what I want to do, and I think I remember like asking one of my, like a few of my mates, like, oh, what are some things that I should do, like, to get me excited for my birthday, because like I've never liked it, and one of my friends suggested actually to do an advent calendar, and I know that it's really, okay, speaking of advent calendars, this is kind of off topic, but not really. My friend Natalia, Another Day Another Pan on Instagram, she is currently doing like an advent calendar of her single shadows that her boyfriend has like picked out for her and like wrapped up, and she has like a little bag that she like digs out like a single shadow every single day and does a look with said eyeshadow, and I think that is the fucking cutest thing. I always look forward to every day, like every day I look forward to seeing Natalia's like, you know, picking out the eyeshadow, opening it, doing a look with it. I fucking love it, and I'm like, I gotta do that at some point. But yeah, one of my friends suggested you should do an advent calendar for your birthday because he loves advent calendars, and he says that they shouldn't be limited to just Christmas. I think any time they would be fun. And he said like you could do 22 gifts for your 22nd birthday, and the gifts could be ranging from like a makeup product, like an eyeshadow, or like a chocolate bar. So it doesn't have to be like anything massive. And I'm like, you know what, that's a fucking brilliant idea, because I am very much, I'm a Pisces boy, as many of you know, but for me, I love treating myself. I'm gonna be honest, I never say no to a little treat, and it's kind of a toxic trait of mine. It's borderline a toxic trait, because anytime I'm like not feeling great, I'm like, oh, you deserve a silly little treat. But it's like, Skye, you've been going through a bad time for quite a while now, and how many silly little treats can you have? And especially during my birthday month, I am that obnoxious bitch that is like, fuck it, it's my birthday, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do this, fuck it, it's my birthday. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm planning on doing that, and I am very excited. It's been really fun planning it out. I think most of the gifts will be snacks. I'm such a cereal snacker, I just love it. Okay, we're coming up to the end of the look now. I have not been wearing highlighter recently. I don't know if it's just me, but like, I just have not been into highlighter lately. I just can't be bothered. I'm just like, nah, you know what? No, I quite like it like this. Alrighty, I think with all of that said and done, this is the completed look. Oh, I need to put on setting spray. Oopsie, 1 second. I can't forget the setting spray. Oh, for God's sake, my chair's in the way. Where the fuck is my setting spray? Where the fuck are ya? Where? Oh, literally right in front of my face. Beautiful. Use an all-reliable Urban Decay all-nighter. This is my 4th bottle. I'll never stray from her either. There are certain products that I simply just refuse to leave. I refuse. I'm in it for the long run, baby. What am I? Am I fucking okay? Oh god. I think I sprayed more on my tits than I did on my face. Because my tits are like wet. My face is barely fucking wet at all. Oh my god. Anyway, this is the completed look. Very, very simple, but I just mainly wanted to play in some teals. I haven't done like an all teal monochromatic look in a long time, and I mean, I wanted to use the Cosmos today. Yeah, with all of that said and done, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this was enjoyable. I feel really good, actually. I kind of woke up today feeling a bit meh, and now I feel like a lot better and happier, so, the makeup therapy worked. If you'd like to see more makeup content from me, then you can follow me on my Instagram. It's beautyybyskye right here. I post all my looks there and I'm active on there every single day. If you'd like to support me further, I do have my own small business, Rain Cloud Candles Co. We are a small queer-owned business based in the UK and we make handmade candles and wax melts. The link to shop will be down below along with our social media if you'd like to support us. I will say that currently with our UK postal system, Royal Mail, orders are going out a lot slower than normal. Even though they are being shipped, there's a lot of strikes, and it being the Christmas period, things are a lot. So my apologies if you've placed an order and you still haven't gotten it yet. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. We have a nice time. We talk about makeup and all of that good stuff. And yeah, as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!